Alright, so last time we ended up stuck on a desert island. Or I guess deserted island. It was quite foresty, I believe. But we were able to get that taken care of, and then we got bogged down in quests that kicked my butt. Though since last time I did a little bit of digging, mostly regarding these quests here. These kind of generic stuff. And it turns out, besides the levels and the resources, basically any of the ones outside of Monster Melee, like Summoning Melee, and there was one more I forget the name of, they give Arasite. So I've been doing a whole bunch of these. I haven't done all of them yet. But I was able to get a couple more Espers online. And leveled everyone up to like the mid to upper 20s. And once Penella hit 25, she got raised. So, having two sources of resurrection. Happy day. Also, it turns out that some of the quests are reliant on other things. Like, for example, crafting a certain number of weapons. And Raise, R-A-I-S-E, resurrection. Hello. I know they sound the same, but they're not. Anyway, I ended up crafting all of the weapons that I had, even though they weren't improvements over what I already had. And as such, that new mode it was the Kate Sith that was making them. She had another quest for us. And I believe it was this one. So let's just go ahead and get started on that. See how well that treats us. Stroke of luck. I did do the one where I had to babysit the two birds, the two angels. Took a couple tries because they wouldn't. I swear they have a death wish. Anyway, Vaughn, are you sure we're looking in the right place? The bill on the notice board sounded suspicious to me. Oh, what about that? Everburn, I believe. It is a rare ore. I have heard much of it, but never have I seen it firsthand. Then this must be our lucky day. Another sign of the strange times we find ourselves in. Let's grab it before someone else does. Objective, acquire the Everburn. At least one ally must survive. Okay, it is just the monsters. And it's all water or generic. Alright, let's go. So, where is the Everburn? It's probably way over, yeah, a spot that's guarded. Or at least more thoroughly guarded. Okay. First things first, just take out some of these guys so they don't come up behind me. Alright, what do I have your gambit set for? just in time for you guys to come at me. And frankly, I need to pay more attention to whether a map has summoning spots or not. Because if it doesn't, then there's no reason to have the level 3s, because I know I don't start with them. Nice. Okay, that's what those ones are. Alright, so the flan here was one of the ones that came at me before. Okay. But thankfully, resurrect you. Okay, there's that stuff still on cooldown. All right. Go ahead and scavenge this real quick. Okay. Oh. Okay, good. Heal. Okay. All is well. Nice. Okay. Are you coming towards me or not? No, you're not. Okay. Actually, hold on. I thought you were going to turn around there. Blizzaga is so good. And that's the quickening online. Which I should just go ahead and get that. Although the Blizzaga did a lot of work, might as well show this off. Because that does a lot of damage, turns out. With range. With an area of effect on it, too. So that works out quite nicely. It's kind of like a limit break. It charges up when you kill enemies. Ooh. More crafting weapons to more recipes. Good. We got what we came for. I'd say we did pretty well for ourselves. Wow, you found it? I can't believe it was actually there. Master Tomaj, I would never lie to you. What's going on, Tomaj? You might say I heard about this war from unconventional sources. You might also say that source was Kusith. She said she knew where to find just the right materials to help you along with your crafting. You could have been more upfront about it. What do you expect? It's Tomaj. Yeah. This book contains recipes that require Everburn. May it bring new depth to your knowledge of crafting. You obtain Everburn Essentials. Alright. So, what does that do for me? What can I make on that? Well, I mean, they are kind of kids. I believe you will find the Everburn most useful. You should try it at once. Don't mind if I do. I still haven't figured out how you knew where to find it, though. It's all in the Artificer's Codex, a tome handed down since I don't know when. It contains the accumulated wisdom of Kusith through the ages. Sounds like a handy thing to have. Oh, it is. I hope one day to add my own recipes to the Codex. This is what inspires me to work so diligently at my trade. Okay. Unfortunately, I only have the one thing of Everburn, it appears. Oh, I have two of it. Okay. I just wanted to see how it compares. Okay, yeah. Alright, cool. Do you have anything else to say? With the repairs done, it can... Okay. Fair enough. Let's see. Yeah, sure. Since this weapon is being made for Philo, I still don't know what each question does to this. Huh. Okay. I mean, higher attack power. I'm cool with that. Though the question now becomes how I get more of that Everburn. And it turns out that you do have a limit on how much resources you can have. I don't know what that resource is, but the thing I was looking into kind of suggested I sell off a lot of the lower level stuff. Not all of it, but enough to make more space. Plus, apparently talking to Pinello can give me more quests as well. What are you talking about? I feel fine. That's good. We're all counting on you, so I just want to make sure you take care of yourself. Forget about me. How are you? You sure you're up for this? I'll be okay, thanks. It's up to us to look after everyone. I don't want to let them down. Okay. Anything else going on? Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. Okay. Right, that was both here this whole time, but... that's another materials one. Why not? The more quests I do, the more experience I get. The material we're looking for is supposed to be perfect for making rings. What does Tomage want with a ring, anyway? I don't know. Maybe it's a present for someone. This is Tomage we're talking about. Well, we'll find out. Gather the materials for Tomage. At least one ally must survive. Fire. Okay. Wait. Map does not contain summoning gates. Okay. Which means don't bring any level 3s. Because I won't be able to do anything with them. Alright. Why are Pinello and Kites in the front? So I have... sounds like I have to just get all the materials. Which is that one. Oh, hold on. Set on fire. So then we got that one, and that one. Should be all of them, I think. Okay. Oh! Those guys are coming at me. Hold on. Let them come to me. Man! Firaga's doing some work! Okay. Move across to there and see if anyone tries to intercept me. Particularly these guys, but looks like they're not. Okay. Well, yeah. I don't know what you thought I said. Oh, hello. We have new entrants. Well, I mean, yeah, that's... Getting all these, that's pretty much the whole point of this particular quest. It's just that, you know, they have been guarded. But that's fine. Because I have the means of dealing with them. Still looking good. And of course these guys taking umbrage with me destroying everything. Oh, I see. I was about to say it was all that's left, but I see another group of enemies decided to pop in. They're not. There aren't any portals. These guys just popped in from up here. They just kind of entered the map. But killing all of them wasn't the point, so I could just safely ignore them at this stage. Alright. I'm glad we got what we came for. Now maybe we'll see why Tomaj wanted it in the first place. I already told you, Tomaj only wants it to fatten his purse. Bravo! Splendid performance! Well, I mean, technically it wasn't part of the mission, but, you know... Trying to harvest all that stuff wouldn't have gone very well if I had just let them attack me without, you know, without me responding. Were you hiding back there the whole time? I couldn't sit still amid the anticipation. Had to get myself a front row seat. I knew this would be perfect for you. For me? Did I just hear what I think I heard? Your ears do not deceive you, and neither do I. It should make quite a weapon. A weapon? Yes, I should be able to make something of it. Bring it by the forge and we'll have a look. Stop by my shop too while you're at it. Never know what you'll find. Was this all just to drum up more business? I mean, if it drums up their inventory too, I might as well have a look. I mean, because I've got a whole bunch, I got a good bit of money on hand. Not a bad assemblage of shops, I dare say. Business has been so good, in fact, I'm going to lower prices across the board by 5%. Nice. Now that is a surprise. I didn't know you had such a deep purse. Those materials you brought back fetched a good price. I told you this Sky Saloon would be worth the trouble. It affords us unique opportunities. Selling treasure on the side? I'm impressed. I'd rather not go into the details. The Sky Pirates I was dealing with are long gone, but my discretion is part of the price they pay. I don't even want to know. Money grubbing? I'll show you money grubbing. Right. Was there anything else noteworthy? There was. But it's not really an improvement over the thing I had just made. Right, and a lot of this stuff are either not an improvement or they have a weakness, which makes me nervous. I should at least have these on hand just in case. Poison is whatever. Gives float to the group. If I ever actually think to look at what status elements enemies can give, then that gives me the opportunity to, you know, mitigate that. Anything new on this front? No. Now the question is, how do I get more Everburn? I really don't know. Is there any new fancy things that I can... Yes, there is. Fountain of meticulously polished stone. Limpid water cascades to the pool at its base. Awarded for acquiring over 100,000 gil, earning you the total title of Fortune Hunter. Fair enough. Nothing new there, nothing new there, and nothing new there. Okay. Alright, what's the next one? I want, even though I don't have to do a lot of these now, I'd rather see if I can get them out of the way. Because I believe some of these, when I looked it up, I have to get through at least some of these before Chapter 7, or else they'll go away. That left behind. I know we've only just left, but Penello's forgotten something at the deserted isle. I don't know about you, but I'm a bit curious about what it might be. Alright. As long as it doesn't involve babysitting angels. Har! None of those pesky angels be getting in our way on this island. Those treasures are there for the taking. Is there no land you will not defile? You have no right to this place. Time to show them home. Defeat all enemy leaders. This one does have enemy gates. And fire weakness across the board, or at least the ones that, you know, have a weakness. since it has gates. I wonder, let's just see how good this is. I do need a flyer, though. I wonder if it's going to stay at this setup moving forward, if it's just going to be 1-1-2-2-3. It'll feel a bit unfortunate if that's the case. Right. Punch, water damage, blind, which I did not have an answer for. Sleep, I don't think I had a counter for. Yeah. Fine. Commence. And I can only summon one of those. Do I have you set for the right gambit? Yes, I do. Unfortunately, the big guy's not really getting much of a chance. I feel like you're gonna be an annoying thing. Nope. stay there. Although, it didn't really matter much, because I just had to beat all the enemy leaders, and that's the only one left. And there we go. More Aurosite. Gotta love it. Are they gone? Kites and Philo are taking care of them. Hey, Penelo, I've been wanting to tell you something. I'm sorry about how I've been acting lately. It's not your fault. I'm not even sure what it is myself. When I talk to Velis, it's like talking to someone I've known all my life. Maybe he reminded me of my brothers. Sorry, I didn't know. I'm sorry too. Don't apologize, Penelo. I apologized first. What's that got to do with anything? Why are they laughing? I don't know, but at least they're laughing together. It's a shame I couldn't harvest some of those materials, but when they're coming at me, I can't just sit there and do nothing. Okay. Next up. These two we had seen, so I'm gonna try this one here. The Sword in the Shell. Who could say no to a legendary sword? Well, I found one in Gugoza Falls. The only catch is, it's stuck in the back of a stone turtle. Still, treasure is treasure. That must be the sword we're looking for. Couldn't we just sneak up and take it? I don't want to fight again. I don't think we have much of a choice. Why all the fuss? It's just a turtle. Just. Defeat Aspidoculon. Do we have summon gates? No. Fire, lightning, fire, lightning. Okay. Alright, I have 3 Aurosite. I can grab some more now. Ranged fire is good. Tiamat, and the rest of the stuff is all melee, which I'll have to grab that one eventually, but I don't even have access to what it leads to, so I guess I'll hold off on that for now. Okay. So, okay, I just have to... Where were you again? There. Which begs the question, when are those things gonna come at me? With you just sitting there at the open, right there in the middle. Okay, yeah, you're starting to move. Alright. That should not surprise me much, but seeing you there, I don't want you sneaking up behind me. Except that's giving these guys the chance to sneak up behind me. Yeah, at this point, now that he's started moving, I assume that he's probably going to be ended up here at the end. Which makes sense. I keep thinking that getting that stuff is gonna give me experience or something. It feels kind of inconclusive on that front, but I'll take whatever chance I have to get Penelo more experience because she has been lagging behind for a long time. Okay, so you're there. Except you're coming back towards me now. Well, I mean, if you're gonna come towards me, thank you for obliging. Although you are a tanky one, ain't ya? But down you go. Before your friends could come help. So yeah, turns out doing the scavenging did not help Pinello's experience gains at all. I'll have to tell you, I'll have to do some digging about that. Ooh, I got a new weapon though. A sword in the hand is worth 2 in the turtle. I don't get it. There was only 1 in the turtle. How did it get in there in the first place? They say a swordmaster, mortally wounded, seeking a great treasure, thrust his blade deep into its shell. What treasure is that? Stone turtle eggs. Tonight we feast. They must be pretty tasty for some swordmaster to die trying to get them. This hunger I feel, is it too my anima? Who knows? So, this Earth Saber, how good is it? It is not. Not an improvement compared to the Rune Blade I got. That's fine. Did I get any other equipment without realizing it? And that was a thing that I got, but I see it has a weakness, and that makes me not feel so good about it. Alright, that's that quest done. How many... Did I get any aura sight for that? Yes, but only 1. Alright. Rumble in the jungle. The deserted isle we were marooned on has been racked by tremors. I've pinpointed the source to the Zwawa Rainwood. We owe it to the island to check it out. Alright. Let's see what this is. The ground is shaking. You seem distressed. Kites hates earthquakes. You would too if you weren't flying all the time. Maybe we can find a way to stop the quakes, if we can figure out what's causing them. Titan, perhaps? I think we just did. Objective defeat Hashmal. Okay. You are ranged. Hold on. Fire, fire, fire. Mostly fire across the board. Do we have... Does not contain summoning gates, so... This group I have is just fine. Okay. Take out the small fry. you are up there. Just gotta pay attention to anything that is on the move. Okay, I still have that set for Curaga, which is fine. Okay, so that moves there. Go around from this direction. Thing is, I'm thinking if I beat this guy, he'll show up on the Esper recruitment list. Makes sense. Which makes me want him all the more, considering ranged is a very valuable thing. That's 2 of them down already. There we go. How close am I to getting the quickening? Oh, it's still a ways off. All right. You're just... Hopefully you guys are just gonna stay there and let me come to you. Up! They're moving! They are moving. Ow. Quickening now. Oh, that did not do nearly as much as I hoped it would. Whew! All right. Osseous Torque. Accessory. That ought to take care of the tremors. Yeah, but who's gonna take care of kites? Hey, I stood and fought. Without fear, there can be no bravery. He's right. Beating your fear took a lot of courage, kites. Perhaps hope is where courage begins. Defeating Hashmal, Bringer of Order, has enabled Lead to use the Fanfare Quickening. Oh! Fanfare rings from the heavens to fortify all ally Yari. Oh! Interesting. Okay then. Let me just double check what that does. Fortify all friendly espers. Okay. Now I'm wondering if they're on a separate meter, or if they all use the same pool. Oh, wait. I got equipment for, I think it was for you. Oh, it was armor. Ooh. Nice. How many... Aha! Yes! That's definitely something I want. Alright. So, pretty much all we got left is these two, which we've already seen. I might still end up doing those off camera, since we've at least seen them be done. Or at least attempted. As such, I think the only random quests I've done are the ones here. Monster Melee. Is it all just Monster Melees in here? Yes, they are. Okay. Because I'm pretty sure I had already done the one here. Yes. So now that I've got all those quests done, I'm curious to see if there's anything new going on here. Because I'm pretty sure... Aha! That there were some quests that were triggered by talking to people. So what did you think? Was my... Oh, the stone turtle egg soup. Yeah, okay, that's what triggered that one. So, no complaints here. Actually, it wasn't that bad. I think it's almost safe to stop and taste your cooking now instead of just gulping it down. Maybe you'd be happier without any food at all. You didn't mean it. You wouldn't do that, would you? Everyone's worried about what's going... Anything new? No. How about... No. Alright. I'm gonna have to do some digging about the, how to get that one Everfire. Or get more sources of it. Alright then, off to something new. And I guess more to the point, plot relevant. Of course, it appears to be a long walk to whatever this place was again. But apparently we're on the trail of Balthier, which is good enough reason as any. Heaven's Vigil. The angels stage their watch of the Ymir cool from this quiet village. Legend holds that the sacred mountain lies at the foot of the heavens, the stairway fallen angel must ascend to reach the afterlife. Chapter 6. Stealing Eternity. Arda, Heaven's Pillar. Fran! You're alive! I am. This surprises you? No, sorry, it's just, I'm so glad to see you. Where's Balthier? I've got 1,000 things I want to ask him. What exactly happened with him and that judge? You would rather hear this from Balthier, would you not? Well, yeah, but... Then go. You will find him in the mountains ahead. What about you, Fran? Why aren't you with him? The mist in this place, it clings to that which we hold dear, strips it away. I feel like I'm not doing her voice right. Huh? Guess we'll just have to see for ourselves. Thanks, Fran. Oh dear. Yeah, it's really affecting you. You're headed into the mountains? It's too dangerous. Turn back. What's so dangerous about it? Aviera told me to flee this place. I didn't wait around to ask why. That must have been Fran. What's going on? No, don't tell me. We'll have to go see for ourselves. You can now travel to the Ymir Cool Range. Holy Peak. Holy peaks higher than angel wings can soar. Jagged skystone claws at the sky along its twisting paths, while sheer cliffs stand their silent watch, unforgiving of those who would trespass. Mission 6-1. A recurring nuisance. I see treasure. Hold it right there! Oh, it's you guys again. This is one pass you'll no be passing, boy. Best run along before you find yourselves hurt for true. We've made nice with Begamnon. So you say. One big happy family again. That we are, us all together on one side and ye on the other. You just don't learn, do you? Fine, have it your way. Defeat all enemy leaders, at least one ally must survive. Oh, there's tunberries in here. Great. Hold on. Was there... Does not contain summoning gates. Okay. So... Okay, I did recruit you. Okay. I couldn't remember if I had. So, are you working for Begamnon or not? I can't keep it straight. Ha! 'Twas no more than a like we fallen out is all. When the judge sent the island down, Begamnon took the opportunity to re-educate us. Translation, he kicked your ass. Still smarts that lesson. Aye, that it does, but we had only so much beaten as we deserved. Delivering that fine head of yours to Begamnon should go far in easing his wrath. His wrath is really starting to become a nuisance. Okay. That... Huh. I don't remember seeing these guys on the list. What do we got? Prismatic vest. Armor. Okay, and that was the only treasure chest. And the rest is all the usual stuff. Okay, it does let me go through there. I wasn't sure. I noticed that all three of these guys actually have resistance to water, while their espers have a weakness to it. Which I don't think is a coincidence. That's them taken out. Good. Up. I see you coming. Oh, these are the tunberries. And down you go. It's kind of a shame I couldn't go after the resources, but oh well. They came at me. Whatever. Ooh. More auricite, more recipes. Cool. So they wanted to capture Fran to use her as bait to lure out Balthier. Good thing we came along when we did. I think Fran could have handled these three, no problem. For all we know, that's what he wanted to happen. So that's what he was up to. I believe it. He's always been one to hold a grudge. Mayhap he fancies himself a teacher, what with all these lessons he's given us. I'll let you in on a little secret, boy. We're not the only ones Bagamnon has working for him, if you catch me meaning. What? We have to warn Fran. You know, leave those three, because clearly they'll just sit there, right? Alright, so... who is that armor for? Haha! Nice. And... I got 5. And that also leads me to Odin. Which is interesting. Do I want... Tiamat? I'll go ahead and grab Titan. Just so I can get to him. We'll see which one ends up being more useful in the immediate, I guess. Because I don't have to spend all those now. So still nothing on that front. Oh, no. Back to Heaven's Vigil again. Boggy and the rest were only a diversion for Bagamnon's true objective, abduction. His new underlings descend on a lone Fran. Mission 6-2. Terms of Alliance. Yep. Use me to draw out Balthier. Agamemnon tires not of his old tricks. We have no interest in your critique of our methods. We'll have your guts for garters right here and now, eh? Your silver tongue will find no purchase with us. Decide which of you is to try to capture me then, and be on with it. Kupo! And your chocobo too, Kupo! Alright then. Not so fast. We'll take care of him for you, Fran. Defeat all enemy leaders, at least one ally must survive. Fran must survive. Water. Good. It does contain summoning gates. Okay. Crap. Oh, crap. And yep, that did not go over well. All right. The fact that Fran starts in the middle is not a good thing. Okay. Things are already looking better. And just finish you off. Okay, never mind. We're good. Whew! Laser gloves, 2 more Aurosite. Alright. I'll just see what those gloves do. Are you hurt, Fran? No, I am well, thank you. We couldn't have a friend we couldn't leave a friend out to dry. Of course not. Fran, what's wrong? It is nothing. She's certainly stubborn as ever. Fran, why not come with us? You can't really expect us to leave you here alone. A pretty Vieira alone in the mountains. Who knows what could happen? And you're to be my chaperone, then. What? Don't you trust me? Do not worry. I know who can and cannot be trusted. Does that mean you do trust us, or which group am I in? Fran joins the party! Hey, wait up! Aha! New party member. The one that hopefully will stick around longer than Begamnon did. Oh, now that begs the question. You are level 33, for starters. Range damage. Blind sleep. Blind seems like a better long-term solution. Right, and I got a new pair of gloves. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, right, affinity means more summoning. Yes, that sounds good. Okay, so I've got 4 that I can spend. But at the moment, I think I'm gonna hold off because I can spend these points but right before a combat. as such, I can, when it becomes necessary to bring it out, then I can make the pact then. Her abduction thwarted, Fran guides the party through sacred mountain passes as they traverse the Emir Kul to find Balthier. Fran, I was wondering, what are the things that are most important to you? Why do you ask? Just curious. Understanding and being understood. I know the feeling. I guess that is pretty important. We still have far to go. Fran, if you could live forever, what would you do? If you had forever to spend with someone who really understood you, I should want to be with them in a night to which dawn would never come, for even eternity must end. Eternity is an illusion. Remember this. Mission 6-3. At Fran's side. This way. Balthier came this way too, didn't he? There is an entrance to a cavern just ahead. Come. Accompany Fran to the cave. At least one ally must survive. Fran must survive. Now I'm in control. So... or not. She's here, but I'm not in control of things just yet. Does not contain summoning packs. Okay. So it was... let's see how well that fares. Like, did I have that right? Was that... earth and water. Okay, you know, I did have that right. Wait, hold on. There we go. For some reason, I thought I could split. It would the ranged ones would split, but I only have. But that wouldn't have worked. You use the outer sight. Take care that you do not come to rely too heavily on it. Okay, good. Whole bunch of treasure in here, my goodness. Take out the bombs before they explode. And yep, more flan. Good log. Honestly, in my experience, it feels like it's just easier to move everyone as one big group. Because trying to coordinate groups every which way just feels eh. Water crystal. What is that? Oh, it's a mimic. And another stupid mimic. Oh, don't let you blow up on me. But we're good. There we go. We were that close to finishing. You can feel the mist, right? It lingers on the wind, his presence with it. Here. Complete. I would not have thought to find a cavern in such a place. Had we had Fran with us to show us the way. The mist grows hot. Let us hurry. So is it gonna force me into the next thing? Because I'm trying to remember if those quests that I hadn't already done. I'm gonna double check this, whether that was at the start of Worlds of Chapter 7 or after Chapter 7. Before Chapter 7. Okay. So, okay. I'm not cut off yet. So if I want to do these, I need to do them now. But at least now I have more experience than I did before. So hopefully that means this should go a little bit better. Electric and fire. And that is electric and fire. Right. Now is the time to grab you. Although, just double check. Was this... It does contain some games. I thought I remembered that being the case. There's electric and fire. Do I have any other... Okay, I do have one other ranged going. Okay. Alright. I already have your gambit set up. Yes, I do. I have no idea what you just did. That will probably be more help. Now I worry about those guys coming at me. Perfect. Alright. That's you down. Alright, so I think I'm gonna try and do something sneaky and seal this. But I feel like I should probably deal with these guys first. Rhyme wand. All right. Will this work like I hope it will? I mean, it's not doing much damage. And since these aren't considered leaders, they can't take them back afterwards. All right. And that takes care of that. Oh, that was what Tiamat was doing. Okay, I was wondering where that Mighty Guard came from. Okay, so the other button just cycles around those, which is fine. Oh. Alright. So apparently they do have separate meters. That's good to know. Oh. Incoming. And just like that, he's done. Good. Pressurizer. New weapon for Philo. We're sorry. We tried to keep the island from being destroyed. We really did. Canelo. We're doing what we can to put an end to all this. So please. I knew you would understand. New one to the Esper list. But it's not an improvement. Unfortunate. But oh, really? Ah. Was that Leviathan that I was fighting? Apparently I already had access to that. Eh. Thing is, I hardly ever use melee characters very much. They're just there because Vaughn's there. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Alright. Now let's see how things go on this front. Defeat Ultima. Ultima's, just the name alone is a concern. Water, water, water. Okay. What do I have here? Can be set for... No. Just go for it. Yeah, on some level, I'm not surprised that it turned out that way. But it was worth a shot. Do I get to... Yes, I do. Okay. Because I didn't realize Fran was still in there. Oh. In we come. And down we go. Nice. Whew. Thank God I moved far enough ahead that the ones sneaking up behind me weren't able to get to me. Healing armlet and another Aurosite. Alright, I feel better now. Ultima looks friendly enough, but she sure is scary when she gets angry. Kinda like Pinello. What was that? Nothing, nothing! Defeating Ultima, the High Seraph has enabled Pinello to use the Dance of Rapture quickening. Dance of Rapture fully restores the HP of all allies and removes all debuffs. Pretty good emergency button. Alright, so... I just want to double check something. Not to mention, it's been a hot minute since I last looked at this. Alright, so the next one is 63. Of course, it's not going to tell me which ones those were. Although, if it's in order... Rumble in the Jungle... Okay. So nothing more will show up until after Chapter 7, it looks like. Okay. Not to mention... Right, some of these I already have. Right, the Rhyme Wand. It's not an improvement. Didn't I get armor for somebody recently? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Give me that. Glad I've noticed I had that. Oh. Oh, and Ultima is on the list now. Ooh. That is interesting. Oh my. That is a decision. That is very much a decision. Okay, and it is something I could do now. If I decide to do so. Okay. Right, we still have... Let's see, where was it? Oh, it was... Folio. Here we are. Anything new? Angel Warriors. Though the Angel are not given to violence or war, the ever-present threat of the Yari requires that some take up the sword. Leading their own Yari into battle, these warriors defend the temples and settlements of their kin. Oh, right, that was the lore. 5th of Brine Moon. Again the Yari came. The Unbound forced their way into the Fane in defiance of the canon. We drive them back, but I fear if a new pact is not soon forged, all is lost. And log entries. Found it. Turns out Tomaj had the log the whole time. I say we let him write the whole thing. You're here. Do your own dirty work. On Balthier's trial. It's such a relief knowing Fran's alright, but what's Balthier doing in the mountains? I guess we'll find out when we catch up with him. The sooner the better. Gone too far. I can't believe that scoundrel had the nerve to try and kidnap Fran. It's time I teach Begamadin a lesson he won't forget. Dark clouds. Storms rage about the Pillar of Heaven. Fran is safe and in our number. Never have I spoken to a Vieira before, but they share much in common with Angel. Still, there is something very different about her. Perhaps it is her anima? Mist. Sounds like Fran doesn't make any more sense to you than she does to us, Lead. Don't get me wrong, though. I like having her around. I hope she decides to stay. Planning the plan. I couldn't agree more, Kites. All we need is a plan to convince her to stick around. You'll think of something. I'll think of something? I don't know about that. Well, I thought about it, but Fran just doesn't seem like she'll fall for flowers or that sort of thing. Maybe Kusith could make her something special. Canceling the plan. Bad news. Apparently Kusith can't make anything besides weapons. When I asked about those mementos she's been making, she just squinted her eyes at me. So much for the plan. I mean, a bow is a weapon, right? That counts? All Kites and Tomaj ever talk about now is Fran. Can't you do something fun? Look on the bright side. At least Lead hasn't taken much notice. Yeah, but... I heard Kites and Tomaj have been up to something. So they have. I received a letter, flowers, all manner of things I don't know what to make of. Sorry about that. Try not to let it bother you, okay? Why would it bother me? It is not the first time such a thing has happened. The aforementioned pretty Vieira. Yeah, I'd imagine. Wait, you don't mean Balthier? Yes, though his methods were somewhat different. Ah, I see. They thought of the perfect plan to get Fran's attention. The wheels are already in motion. You have to put a lot of thought into wooing a mature woman such as her. Are you trying to recruit her or date her? Mature is right. If you think I care about how old she is, you've got it all wrong, Vaughn. Well, good luck. You're gonna need it. I'm trying to help Tomaj think of a way to get Fran's attention. You shouldn't encourage him. I told him I didn't want to, but he wouldn't take no for an answer. Well, you're both wasting your time if you ask me. I don't even want to know what Balthier would think of all this. Oh, right, Balthier. Yeah, about that. Understanding and being understood. Huh? We've known each other a long time now, haven't we? Manello? Will we always be together? You wouldn't leave me, would you, Vaughn? I'm not going anywhere, and you know that, Manello. I just wanted to hear you say it. Understanding and being understood, the plight of autism everywhere. The Yari have grown restless. You were saying that the Yari are messengers of the Eternal, right? Yes. So how do you think they feel about what's happening to Lemures? I do not know. Alright. I want to see what Fran's presence here is. Oh, and apparently we have other random people here. There's just no end to the random people that just pop up here. As long as they're not making a mess. A volcano. Okie dokie then. Any other new things? Aha! Nice. Nope, we're good. Alright. weapons. I can make new things. Oh, geez. Everburn is still at the bottom of the list, huh? So I imagine that's going to be something I'll be able to get later. Gives a rabbit stew. Considering who I'm talking to, no. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's go ahead and make as many of these as I can. Just because they're probably improvements over what I've already got. So I at least want to double check it later, though. I mean, if I've got the high end stuff, I know that the questions are more towards who the gear is going to be going to, but still getting the same questions over and over again. You are one that I haven't gotten one from yet. Nothing else, making these will get me access to quests later. And if they just so happen to be stronger than what I've currently got, then all the better. If I knew what each question actually gave on stats, I'd probably be more geared toward responding in a certain way, but... oh well. Alright. Now to just go down the list and see... yep. That's an improvement. That is not. That certainly is. That's a mixed bag. That's also a mixed bag. With a very low attack speed of all things. Ew. Okay. I mean, it was worth a shot. I can always sell off the old. Oh, oops. Alright, so now that I've got that straightened out... Although I didn't check to see if there was new armor, but oh well. At least I got all the quests taken care of before they went away. Considering what I got for that Ultima one, yes, it was worth it. Fran leads the party through a cave deep in the Emir Kul. Within beats the sacred heart of the mountain. Is the curtain about to rise on a new act of their adventure? Mission 6-4. Audience at the Auralith. An Auralith? Here? It's Balthier. Oh dear. We have to help him. Defeat the Judge of Wings. At least one ally must survive. Balthier must survive. Who are you? You're Mateus. Lightning, lightning. Mostly lightning, okay. Mostly lightning. I had done enough stuff that I should save, just so I don't have to do it again. Just in case. And it does contain summon gates, because I saw those. But it's good to double check. Alright, that takes care of all of those. Thankfully, they don't seem to be too keen on moving at the present moment. Alright. Go after you guys. It was... Okay, defeat Jojo Winks. Not defeat Mateus. Oh, I was wondering where the judge went. There we go. Defeating Mateus has enabled Philo to use the Wind Soul Quickening. Wind Soul grants all allies haste and enables all magics and abilities to be executed with no wait. Ooh! That sounds strong. Cool. Bombshell? Okay. And a black garb as well. I'll have to see who that's... I'll have to remember who that's for. Mission 6-5. Balthier's Betrayal. Oh dear. Balthier, you weren't easy to find. Had I wished to be found, I'd not have hidden the entrance, now would I? Fran, I thought I asked you to see to the straw. I grew tired of waiting. Not the answer I wanted to hear, so I'll pretend I didn't. On the bright side, at least there shouldn't be any further disruptions. Balthier! Vaughn, see to our uninvited guests for me, would you? What are you doing? Isn't it obvious? I'm using this machine to destroy the stone. Are you crazy? Vaughn, please. Why must everything be so difficult with you? What's gotten into you? Is this how the leading man is supposed to act? You're right. High time I stepped out of the limelight. What the heck is Begamnon doing here? Found you at last! Ah, so long I've waited for this. This day just keeps going from bad to worse. And all your little friends here with you. We'll settle all our scores at once. Too much talk and too little listening. Balthier, don't do it. I don't want to fight you. Then don't. Stand back and shut up. Vaughn? If you won't change your mind, I'll have to change it for you. Fran leaves the party. Stop Balthier. At least one ally must survive. Oh boy. And of course, Begamnin is... his presence is here even if he's not on this list. Actually, no. I want fire. Hold on. Is there summoning gates? Yes, it does. Okay, good. Alright. Switch out you for another bit of fire. There we go. Black Garb. It is indeed an improvement. Good. Alrighty. We have to take out Begamnin and stop Balthier from destroying the Arlith. You were not on that list. Oh, crap. Blasted sprats. I'll chase you to the ends of hell before I let you get away with this. care of this before another dang Titan shows up. Oh boy. Okay. Well, that didn't go well. that all kind of sort of happened all at once, didn't it? Suddenly I'm starting to think having some stronger melee might not be a bad idea. Take care of this first. Okay, that's you down. Let myself heal myself up first before something stupid happens. Alright, so deal with these guys now. Before they become a problem. Oh. Okay. Revive. Okay. See, at least now they weren't like right on top of me. Keep grabbing the edge of the screen, the edge of the window again. Okay, this is a fight. And the main concern is that there's just so many of them that pop in all at once. Okay. That's Begamnon taken care of. And there's more of you. Might as well. Alright, that's Fran down. And that'll finish you off. Or maybe not. Okay, there we go. Balthier. Mission's beaten, that's all that matters. Moon earrings, 2 more RSI. Let's not do anything hasty, Vaughn. Do you have any idea what you're doing? You're gonna destroy this entire world. I'd say the situation has gotten a little beyond your ability to comprehend. We have to save the Angel. Oh, I couldn't agree more. That's why the stone has to go. No! And there it goes. Chapter 6 complete. So I imagine Balthier has reasons why he's doing this. It's just a matter of, you know, communicating. What? Since I know certain things are no longer available after Chapter 6, I'm curious to see if the generic missions also fall into that same heading. Chapter 7, Part 1. Illusions Within. Vaughn. I can see right through myself. Are we we dead? What's happening to us? Vaughn. I'm not the one advancing the text here. It'll be alright. Vaughn will find a way to help us. Philo, kites! No! Oh dear. Oh, okay. Okay. Lee cannot put his feelings into words. Anger. Sorrow. You are no stranger to what he feels, Vaughn. And you two are in. Oh dear. Can you hear me, Vaughn? The world you see exists only within your mind. It is the world in which we live. Your thoughts betray your doubt and suspicion of Balthier. But is that truly how you feel? Do you remember the promise you made to your friends? You said you would never let yourselves forget that which is truly important. Who's important to you, Vaughn? You know the answer. Don't let it slip away. You can now travel to the end of dreams. Travel to the Neverwood. And Illusion's home. Oh boy. Was there any other equipment that I got just now? I don't think so, but... Oh right, it was the moon earrings. Increases rate of AP accumulation. Okay. Well, this is a rather interesting situation that we have suddenly found ourselves in. And there's Mateus. Water flyer, huh? Ah, that one is tempting. Definitely want to grab you at least. It feels like I want my big hitters to be the ranged. And it looks like there's only, at the present moment, there's only 4 more things to unlock. And I'm still missing the... No, I do have the ranged, all 4 ranged. I'm still missing the flyer on Earth, the flyer of fire, the melee of electric, and that's it. Although to get to Mateus, I have to do either Leviathan or Odin. So that one is probably going to be a non-elemental of some sort. It's just a matter of how we end up getting all that stuff. So, I guess join me next time when we see where this is. And how to, more importantly, how to get back out. So, until then, this is MeleeWizard, and have a nice night.